So, day 2 team rating videos. Today we're going onto Twitter. Basically, this is here. So it's a new series I'm doing. I want to make sure you guys are familiar. We're going to be doing a series where every week or two, we're basically going to be having people send me teams on Twitter and send me teams on Discord. We're going to be rating them and helping them out build their teams with how I would do it personally. You don't have to do it the same way I do it, but this is how I would do it, the best way I would go about it. I've been doing it for a while. I always help people teams. So if you always want teams rated on a video, just send it to me when I do these. And if you want them checked at that moment, and you want a quick check of what I would do in that second, you can come into my stream if I'm streaming. Let me know. Send it to me in the Discord. I will look at it. Let me know. Yeah, and I kind of like doing this, so I hope this goes well because I really enjoy doing this kind of stuff. So I hope you guys do too. I'm gonna try to make this one a little bit quicker because all my previous ones were very my last one was very long, my first one. So yeah, I gotta try to make these shorter, but we have a lot of teams, so we're gonna go over them. But basically, here are my requirements: theme teams. Well, you're running for QB and DB for abilities. Coin, you don't need coin count, but at least your budget. And I'm giving recommendations. I want to make this clear. Giving recommendations. It's not something you have to do. Either way, should be able to compete online, right? You know, whatever it. You know, I'm just trying to make it a little bit easier for you to compete online, right? And what I would do for your budget and how I would move your abilities around from what they're currently at. So let's get into it. All right. You know, Bears. All right, so we're doing A-Town Dev. All right, Bears theme team running Gunslinger, Set B lead, Master Attack on QBs and CBs are running KOs and PA. Cool. All right, so, 27K. All right, I'm gonna go over this one quick. It's hard when you don't have a budget and I can't give you players to fill in. So you got 2 AP on Cavante, you have 3 AP on Kurt, 2 AP, 2 AP. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, the first thing I'm doing is it looks like you have free AP, so 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you have 2 free AP. I would free up an AP somewhere, whether it's the short in, the mid out, or deep out, or whatever, because those aren't as great this year as years past. Just because they don't fix route running anymore. It's just catching. And with KOs, it's kind of like, what are we doing here? So I would maybe free those up, and I would add to Kurt Benkert. Make sure he's got Gunslinger, Backyard QB, Conductor, and gift reps, right? That would be the stack, and if you can get Seppi lead, I would also do that, but I wouldn't sweat it. Also, I would target Colston Loveland, because you have Kurt Benkert already upgraded, and you have a theme team, so Colston Loveland would go up there and, speed, right? That's what I would do. And then for defense, I would say my first target when you do get more coins, right off rip, CB2, and you can move these 2 down, and then you'll be good. Medium route KO, but you have zone KOs up here. I don't know if you run a cover 2 man scheme or a cover 1 man scheme, but if you don't run those schemes and you only run zone, which is what a lot of people do, is I would find a way to get mid zone, deep out, pick artists, right? That would be the stack I would go for. I don't know Aeneas Williams' abilities because I didn't really pay attention to the most recent release. And then I'd also find a way to get mid zone on here for at least 1 AP. And if you can get an extra 2 AP, put that up on deep in, right? Because this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you have 3 more AP to work with, I think, if I did the math correctly. So that's what I would target, and then I'd target a new DB. If you can work your coins up, maybe target even when these combine players drop in about a week or two. I would target Byron Jones or Pat Pete or something. Probably Pat Pete because you can boost these guys' speed all +1 with Pat Pete, and yeah, at least the corners. Yeah, I like the team. Just keep working that coin stack up. Maybe tap into a future video, right? We'll keep working as you get coins, right? So 40-40 off rip. I'm gonna say I can't. Every time I see a 40-40, they are going crazy with trying to make that happen, and they're almost sacrificing stuff for the 40-40 and overpaying. We're gonna look at it, see if he's able to get the best team with that. But Poe, Gunslinger, Gift Wrap, Backyard QB, Conductor. Backyard QB, Gunslinger, Conductor, Running Gun. Okay. 1 AP. Brother, you need... If I'm you, I'm getting Seppi lead. Or no. Yeah, I'm getting Seppi lead. If I'm you, at least Seppi lead. And maybe Gift Wrap. Oh, you already have Gift Wrap. How is that all 1 AP? Okay. But and then you got Dion with Universal. Brent's Flat Zone, Mid Zone, Deep In. I would get rid of Deep In. Right, and then Will Johnson got Mid Zone, PA. All right, let's go look at the defense real fast. All right, so if I'm you, what I'm doing initially, I can't see your AP, but what I would do is I would save an AP on deep in. I'd move Will Johnson out, move Julius Brents into the slot, and I would find a way to clear up some AP to get deep out for in mid, deep out mid, and pick artist for 4 AP. It's a lot, but you kind of need deep out with all the double me's and all that stuff right now. I think it's kind of a necessity at this point. So that's what I would do. And then work with everyone else, right? You shouldn't really have too much AP since you don't have any X factors you can get. You shouldn't really have more than like 3 or 4 AP on your D line, maybe max 5. You should have deep in, mid, pick artist, at least mid zone and pick artist. You got universal here. So I mean, can't really see your coin count, so I don't really know. Oh, 600K. All right. Whoa. What? I have about 600K to grab another player if I move off Barno. Why would you move off Barno? Why would you move off Barno? He's like the best pass rush. You should have unstoppable force, double or nothing, relentless. That should be like, that should be D lineman 1. I would use Amari Barno, and then obviously, so if you sold him, you'd have that. So I'd maybe sell off one of these guys, get rid of the 40, sell off some players that are very expensive right now, and move off the 40-40 and make it like 40-20 with whatever team is better for you in that scenario, which looks like it would be, you're probably better off getting Luther Burden up here and then just getting 40 Chiefs, right? And then 20 Washington, because there you could have Amika, Luther Burden, Xavier Worthy, 99 speed, all of them. That's what I do. And then you have Colson Loveland at a good speed. Vernon Davis, that's not the boosted one. Wow, CJ Spiller, 0 AP. Where's your AP at? 3 AP on Judkins' brother. If you're using 3 AP, you gotta have like tank on CJ Spiller and like maybe even Freight Train. I didn't even look at the offense. 1 AP on Dontari Poe. You gotta find some. How do you? Oh wait, I would get rid of the 2 AP on both of these guys. Abilities don't really matter in receivers unless it's like double me or route sec. I'd free up the 2 AP, put 4 or 5 AP on Dontari Poe for the stack I recommended, and then matchup nightmare is good. How much AP is that? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have 3 AP to work. Oh, and then you have Judkins. And I take it off Judkins, get like Freight Train to yak him up, or Tank or something on CJ Spiller. Or you can keep Judkins and just keep Tank, but if you could free up an extra AP, I would put yak him up and Tank on CJ Spiller. And yeah, I don't know what you're running on Colson Loveland. If that's a route elite, I would also maybe take that off and do that for Spiller. That's what I would do. But yeah, enough yapping about that. 40-20 Chiefs Eagles. Okay, could move on from Eagles. Just don't know who. Theme teams, I'll keep it a buck with you right now. Theme teams don't really matter right now. It's kind of just getting them for the 93s. I'm boosting maybe 2 or 3 people, and they're not even really that important. It's like D linemen. So don't have to sleep on that. I'm just doing it for the 93s at this point. QB, backyard QB, conductor, gunslinger, gift wrap, roaming deadeye. Roaming deadeye doesn't work on the run anymore. It's just when your feet are set. If you're blue timing, it's just because you have really good timing. It has nothing to do with the ability. So I would, unless your feet are set, but with how fast D linemen are right now, don't really need to worry about it. Because it's very hard to get your feet set right now. Outside of the pocket without getting screened at. And I would try to get Seffi lead. Or is that? Yeah, I would try to get Seffi lead. And then you got CB's 1, 2, every zone KO, free safety, CB3, you have 2 out of 3 zone KOs. Okay. Upgrades wherever you think. Okay. Wide receivers, great. Maybe get CJ Spiller, but you don't need it. If he's 99 speed, don't worry about it, but gives you extra chem, I guess. 2 AP, whoa. Okay, so 5, let's see, you have 13 AP. You shouldn't really need an AP on John Ross, but 2 AP on Tank on Kelsey, I mean, that's good. It's just hard when you only have 2 AP here. So 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, okay. Yeah, I mean, you could save all day. Cause if you have Secure Pro, you only really need all day here. You can save an AP there, save an AP here. That'd be 2 AP. You could at least try to get something else, like maybe get rid of roaming and then get Seffi lead. That's what I would do. That's how I would go about that offense, personally. Okay, universal, good. because you only really need mid, flat, and pick artist here, so that makes sense. And you should only need mid, deep. You shouldn't need flat zone in these guys, and you shouldn't need deep zone in the slot, so that's fine. I mean, you never do. I honestly think it's never makes any sense. Okay, Barno. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Yeah, I mean, you have a lot of AP on these two guys, but I'm assuming you might run a little bit of 6-1, so fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, that's pretty much, I would just tweak the offense. The defense looks good. I don't know how you have 1 AP on Pat Pete, though. You should only have deep out, mid, flat, pick artist, whenever you can get. I mean, you can save an AP there. You can maybe save an AP here on pick artist and Nick Bolton, and then get, or maybe on no outsiders here, and then get double or nothing relentless. That's like the only thing I do on defense, maybe. Other than that, I'd stack coins. All right, defense. 40-40 Packers, running gun, gift wrap, conductor, backyard QB, Ginslinger, Truz, pass lead elite, all for 7 AP. Love it. Truz, okay. Yeah, I mean, you don't need Truz, but it's cool. That's cool. Brian Thomas, Universal PA on Dion, Pez, every KO, Herb with flat, mid PA, Will Met. Okay, those DBs sound good. 4 AP here, that's fine, because it's an unstoppable force. You have the AP for that. Is that long range Deadeye I see on oh my god, he's at running back. We got a double passer alert. I'll never understand 7 AP on a quarterback when you double pass. I'll never get it. But hey, maybe the only upgrade is I would do legend solos, try to get a different left guard, just so you can save an AP there, or maybe just buy one for cheap. Move them out of position. Then other than that, looks good. Your abilities otherwise are good. You're not wasting anything. Maybe get tankier if you end up getting extra AP somehow. Like from here, you can get save an AP here somewhere. You can save 2 AP here, honestly. And then you could put 2 AP on tank on Colson Loveland. And then defense. For what you're working with coin-wise, maybe get Barno. That's the only upgrade I'd make is Barno. Because he gets a great stack. Maybe save some 2 AP here. You could save... Oh, you're using 2 AP on Cam Jordan. That's the worst part about Cam Jordan is it takes offensive AP. That's the crazy part. And it takes defensive AP. That's the crazy business. I'm not even going to lie. That's crazy. But, hey. 40 Chiefs, 20 Commanders, running gun, mass attack, slinger on Lamar. Ooh, just running guns, mass attack, and slingers. 5 AP. 5 AP. Sheesh. Okay. It's tough because you don't have, Seppi lead or nothing. But Vanguard, double me on Davis. I mean, you could get rid of Vanguard. I've tried Vanguard. It's not fantastic. It's very, very rare to get it to work. Unless it works every time for you, then maybe I'm tripping. And then Davis has double me. Cool. Online consists. All right. So, good stack on Doug Martin. Good stack on Jedas. Can work on Lamar. Maybe take 2 AP. Try to get some kind of Seppi lead. Pass the elite. Yeah, that's good, though. I think that's good. Everyone's 99 speed, pretty much. Good O-line. Can tell. Nasty streak, though? You could maybe... you could use, post up, unless he already has it, too. Then, defense... Do you run a man scheme? You said you run a universal mid route. Okay. If you run this, I would definitely find a way to get universal on Jalen. That's like a must. Maybe take an AP off to Neal. Because if he has Colossus, you should really only need Colossus. Unless you drop him into a zone, you could have dual threat or whatever. Or on Jalen Walker or Michael Williams or Frankie Luvu, right? You could save an AP to put universal here. Amari Barno, is he not your pass rusher? Coverage. Barno is the user. Oh, brother. No, Barno is not a user. Barno is a pass rusher. I would definitely make Barno a pass rusher, especially if you're a man cup scheme. 100%. And then maybe find a new safety for Isaiah and then user Isaiah. I don't know. I mean, or you could use someone, you could use B-Wags too. Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. Yeah, cool. That's what I would do. Real Luke. What's going on, Luke? Come on, man. He's got gift wrap, dashing's. Oh no, that's dashing. Okay, that's good. Dashing's good. Conductor, gunslinger, backyard QB for 6. Okay, that's a good stack. Yeah, good stack. I like that stack. Mid zone, PA, deep zone, KO, tip drill, and universal for 3. And universal. Oh no, they're both okay. Safeties, I'm assuming. Oh, you don't need universal X Factor. Universal X Factor won't change anything. I mean you can, but I would low key put universal on someone who doesn't get every KO, like Kyle Hamilton, right? Or I don't know. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, but his ability stack is already pretty much universal. Watts gets mid zone, pick artist for 1. That's a user or a looper. Hamilton, PA, Stonewall, mid zone. Whoa. I would find a way to get deep in. That's one I would do. That's a big upgrade. Mid zone KO, deep, out zone KO, pick artist, acro, jukebox for 0. You can do, by the way, on this one, you can add flat zone to the stack for 0 as well. There's a way to do it. You got to look into it. I forget how, like, the buckets and stuff, but PA, Stonewall, flat zone, mid zone for 2. If he's slot, good. If he's not, I would find a way to get deep out again. Willing to spend around 1.4 million. I use extra Steelers cam, partial theme team Weber. Okay, so you're willing to use 1.4. You could low-key put Mel Blount in the slot for Will Johnson, and you could get Jalen Ramsey or Byron Jones, right? Because you don't have Byron, right? Yeah, you don't have Byron, so that's what I would do. We'll be adding 97 Gravedigger tomorrow. He's going to be expensive. He's going to be. I think he's already expensive. I think he's like 3.5 for the LTD, but his other one's not bad. It's just not the greatest stack ever. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah, that's what I'd do. I'd get Byron or Jalen, and I'd get deep in here, and then yeah, or you could even put Kyle Hamilton at corner and get Jalen universal up top. I mean, I don't hate that either, but you also wouldn't have deep out. So I don't know. That's kind of like it's a little bit of a curveball. You're very close though. This team's very good. You're very very close. You're using abilities well on O line, I think. Although if that's only linchpin, I'd find an edge pro ability. If that's only Omnescent, I'd get Secure Pro. Maybe do Legends for a free lineman to get, like I would do Legends, get a free lineman here, get it Omnescent for 0, or Team of the Year gets 0. But anyways, I'd free up an AP somehow. Maybe get rid of John Ross Human Joystick or something. I don't know how much AP you're using there, but you're only using 11. So yeah, you could make a way with that, or get Edge Pros on both sides. But yeah, that's what I would do. Okay, Raging. Or am I even saying that? Wow, I've been saying that the whole time. Oh no, the Raging Cajun. Okay, no, I haven't saying that right the whole time. Shout out Raging. What a guy. Beat me in the tournament recently. I'm not happy about it. Just kidding. Good guy here. Good guy. So he's got squad from last night's tourney. Did you say more? 40 Saints, 10 Dolphins. Okay, I don't think 10 really matters, but I also think you're aware of that. I think you're just having to have it, which is fine. You could. Sorry, I gotta fix that. Okay. So tank 3 APs here is fine. Spiller is probably better than Jamal Williams, but I mean it's probably not the biggest gap in the world. Yeah, this looks good. I mean, I wouldn't really even touch this because you have 0 AP on your wide receivers, 1 AP on tank here. Like that's the best way to go about it. If these guys are 99 speed, I would consider getting one of the 93s team combines just to get the 99 speed because you have Kurt Benkert, so why not, right? Because you're not even boosting any 93s. Okay, Malcolm Jenkins. Okay, so this is the big Saints team, by the way, if you guys weren't catching on. So normally I would say, like, oh, it's hard to spend 5 mil when you have a low coin stack or your team's already, like, you know, he has a good team. His coin stack's low, but he's a Saints fan, so you kind of got it. Like, I get it. I definitely get it. But you're not cheaping out on corners. Your corners are good. You're not, like, sticking. I've seen some people wicked heavy stick to theme team for their corners. So this is good, right? You got 0 AP here, 0 AP here, as you should. You shouldn't have to spend AP on these guys. Universal. Okay, you got Unstoppable Force and, okay, Colossus. I like it. You're not overpaying really anywhere. Yeah, this is good. This is good stuff. Don't know how you're spending 1 AP here unless he's... Oh, he's probably not a user, though. So he's up top. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. I feel like there's not much to really say about that. That's pretty much what... You know what you're getting here. I don't think I could really do any upgrades. Tyrann Mathieu also plays a slot. Maybe I'd upgrade Tyrann Matthew, but he also plays really good for him. I know. He got a crazy pick on me with him. Crazy, crazy, by the way. Crazy understatement. That was nasty. But, and then, did I already do Absol? Yes. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Okay, ice. Ice, 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 ice. Again, 40/40s are just, I don't know, man. It's just, I can't imagine you're boosting too many people, like, perfectly, right? You could be boosting with the 20, but I don't know about 40 on everyone, right? Because the combine players, they boost +1 speed. Like, you could get, maybe you're doing something for one of these guys, but you could just use John Ross, save you some coins on the theme team, also save you some chem spots, right? So you can get a little wild with it. Again, you have to use Tom Brady instead of Kurt Benkert, which upgrades the 93s in speed. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you're not overpaying on O-line. 5 AP. I'd find a way to get tank on Cordarrelle because that's kind of like the whole point of Cordarrelle Patterson is the 1 AP tank. I'd find an AP for that. Then maybe if you could get 2 AP here for either route tech or double me, that's also good, but you don't need it. That kind of defeats the purpose of Jettis though, because his route running isn't fantastic without it. But hey, 0 AP here. Whoa, what are we doing here? Please tell me you have something in specialists. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pat Pete at slot? So what do you do? What do you do at slot? So you got 2 slots. You got good slots. What do you do for outside? No shot. You got Will Johnson and Ty Law outside. No shot. All right. Yep. Ditch the 40/40. You're already going way overboard for the 40. You're ditching outside corners for a 40/40. That's probably not doing anything, especially if you just get... You already have Pat Pete, so you're already boosting the speed, and then get Jalen Ramsey, and boom. You don't need the speed anymore, right? Because everyone else is pretty much 9 where you need them. So I'd get a 40/20, and I would work on that and get, you should know your stack looks good already, so you already know what stack you should target. I'd drop it. You make good coin off Julius Peppers. You'd make good coin off Ty Law. You'd make good coin off of Marcus Allen, because I assume that's a gold card. Make coin off Brady. Those 4 cards alone, I can only imagine are millions. Or 5 cards. That's what I would do. Again, it's probably the gold Von Miller, too. It's just like crazy coin. Crazy, crazy coin. Where you could just save probably 3 or 4 mil easy, right? That's got to be 3 or 4 mil easy. And then you can get the 93s that also give you... I'm just going to say that. All right? And then you're going to do the deep out, mid zone, flat zone, pick guard, stack on outsides. Get some universals out there, right? That's what I would do. Offer it. That would be like the biggest target is turning this 40/40 into a 40/20. I mean, it wins some games. It does win them games. But imagine how many more you'd win. You know what I'm saying? Saints team. A lot of Saints. I have Bo Nix. This is my most recent pick. Truz backyard QB. Conductor gift wrapped. No gunslinger. Okay. No gunslinger or Setfi lead in that fact. Off rip Joe Horn. I know he's probably like 97 speed. Oh. Again, a heavy target towards theme team, which I can't hate. I mean, if you're really heavily targeting your theme team like this, you got to do what you got to do. But, I mean, I would at least get some of the 93 receivers, the 93 overall receivers, get Kurt Benkert, boost those guys, right? You have 99 speed receivers. You'd save coins, and they'd be faster for what I can only assume. Again, like 3 AP on a left guard, and you don't have an ability on your right tackle. You have a 5 AP O-line, and you're not even boosting your right tackle. It's tough, right? When you could be using, you could save probably 3 AP with some of either the Combine guys, Legends guys, or Team of the Year guys, right? You can even get a Legends card for free and put them out of position, right? That's what I would do, and then I would get Gunslinger at bare minimum, or set feet lead, one of the two. Cam Jordan, fullback. Looks like a double pass, but hey, I don't know. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but Jalen, okay, but he has flat zone. Shouldn't he? Or unless it's baked on. But if that's not baked on, I would just have universal. This stack's got to be good if you have deep out, mid, flat, PA. 2 AP on Caden Ellis. Like again, like you can find a user that doesn't require 2 AP for what I can only imagine is a better stack. You're using You're using Lurker instead of Lurk Artist. Like, you have to sacrifice a lot for this theme team. I don't know. Yeah, I would try to maybe get a little wiggle room. If you're straight Saints, I can't really help you if you're not going to budge off Saints. But if you are, then I would get someone else here, like maybe Isaiah Simmons. You could put him at sub linebacker. Then I would get Herb Adderley in the slot because you'd have flat and mid and pick artist for one rather than just flat for what I can assume looks like literally just flat zone. Then you can get like Amari Barno, who would be way better than these guys. I mean, they're good, but not as good as Amari Barno. Stuff like that, right? But yeah, that's good. That's what I would say about that. And then the last one. Okay, 28 mil coins and growing. Oh, he has comments too. Let's open that up. 20 Eagles, 20 Chiefs. Pass protector on every O-line. Tight end has random abilities. Receivers have spin cycle. Spin cycle? Do you guys see where my cursor is? Are you looking at what I'm looking at? Oh, brother. We have another double pass. What is going on here? We have some D-gens in here. We have some D-gens. I repeat. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, brother. Spin cycle? Why are we using spin cycle in 2020? 9 AP on a QB that doesn't even get the ball because you're double passing. We need to have a little chat, pal. We need to have a little chat. All right. What the freak, dude? We're using 9 AP on a QB. You're just pitching to a different QB. That's 0 AP. Okay. No double me, but you have an ability on Amika. What are we doing, brother? What are we doing? All right, you gotta get that X Factor turn into double me here. That's an easy win right there. 1 AP here. All right, let's look at the rest of this. The rest of the tweet here. Defense, safeties, deep zone, mid zone, pick artists. Okay, that's good for safeties. Corners, universal, or all KOs. Okay, that makes sense. I have 11 out of 13 AP on offense because of Cam Jordan and the double pass, but I probably will be adding secures or something. Okay. All right. I have some tips on double pass. I don't want to feed. I don't want to feed into double pass, so we're going to move on. Okay, you got Jalen Ramsey, Byron Jones, Herb, Pat Pete. 3 AP on Brian Thomas, Amani Hooker, Isaiah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 DBs. And then you have a looper. So where does Brian Thomas fit in for 3 AP? Because you've got to be using Micah. Right? BTJ with flat, mid, and... Okay, you don't need flat on a user. And then Micah, a 5 million coin looper is insane. He does the same thing as Watt. I can already guarantee. But, I mean, if he has 28 mil, you can do whatever you want, I guess. But, sheesh. Okay, then this is good. You have Colossus, Unstoppable Force, right? I'd maybe free up Flat Zone. I'd take away the 2 AP from what I can imagine is on Flat Zone. And I would put that on Relentless Double or Nothing. And yeah, I mean, this is kind of a curveball for sure. I don't know why you'd spend 3 AP on a user. And also, I don't know why Brian Thomas. I would low-key, like, unless Isaiah Simmons playing insane up top, I'd low-key put Brian Thomas with up top, user Simmons. That's what I would do. But other than that, kind of got it figured out. So, yeah, that's about it. I don't think I missed any teams. Did I miss anything? Okay, no, didn't miss anything. Yeah, all right. Well, let me know how you guys feel. Let me know if there's anything you want to mention. Let me know if you want to be in the next one. Let me know if, you have any further questions. You can pop into my stream. I should be streaming tonight or streaming right now. And yeah, tune in for the next one. We're probably going to be doing this weekly or bi-weekly. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace.